Hey everyone! Today I'll show you how to knit a mini scarf in lace stitch. This is an advanced level pattern, so I'll only be showing the techniques. I used 3.5mm needles and 42 grams of sport weight yarn. One ball is 50 grams, 160 meters. The scarf's length is 120 centimeters, width is 9.5 centimeters. I haven't blocked it. If you do, the dimensions may increase a bit. To make it easier to follow, I've divided the pattern into 6-row sections. I won't be showing all 6 rows at the beginning because they are very easy until we get to the lace pattern. I'm starting with 7 stitches. Knit the first 3 stitches, purl the next stitch on the right side and knit it on the wrong side, then slip the last 3 stitches. The first and last 3 stitches are the I-cord stitches, and they will be worked the same way on all rows, except for the increase and decrease rows. Rows 1, 3, 5 are the right, and rows 2, 4, 6 are the wrong side rows. Knit the same way to the 6th row. The middle stitch will be a purl on the right side and knit on the wrong side. I worked 5 rows, now increasing on row 6. Increases are made in every 6th row on the wrong side. Knit 2 stitches. Knit front and back of the same stitch. Work the middle stitch the same way. Starting the next 6 rows. Work the I-cord stitches. Purl the first and knit the next. In the other rows, the I-cord stitches remain the same, and you will knit the knit stitch and purl the purl stitch for the middle 2 stitches. Just work them however you usually knit and purl a stitch on the right and wrong sides. I'm only showing the 2nd row. I'm increasing on row 6 in the same way. Starting the next 6 rows. This time we have 3 stitches in the middle. Purl the first and knit the other 2. In the following rows, knit the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches for these middle stitches, and then increase again on the 6th row. I'm showing the 2nd row as well, and then I'll move on the next 6 rows. After the increase, we have 4 stitches in the middle this time. Purl the first stitch and knit the other 3. And again, on the other rows, you will knit the knits and purl the purls, then make an increase on the 6th row. I'll skip showing the next 5 rows and move directly to the next 6 row. Now there are 5 stitches in the middle. As you can see, I knitted the knit stitches and purled the purl stitches. From this row on, the lace pattern begins. The pattern is based on a 3x1 rib stitch. On all the first rows, the very first stitch right next to the I-cord will be a purl, then 3 knits, and then purl. We need 3 knit stitches for the lace section, and there should be 1 purl stitch between every 3 knit stitches. Since the I-cord stitches don't change, I'm not counting them. Purl the first stitch. Yarn over. Then I'll work 3 stitches together. Slip 2 stitches knitwise, then slip the next and knit them all together in the back loops. Yarn over and purl the last. On the wrong side, you will knit the knits and purl the purls. The yarn overs will also be purled on the wrong side. On the third row, work the I-cord. Purl the first of the middle stitches. Knit the next one. Yarn over, then slip 2 stitches one by one and knit them together through the back loop. And purl the last one. On the wrong side, you will knit the knits and purl the purls. On the 5th row, just knit the knit stitches, purl the purl stitches. Don't forget, I exclude the I-cord stitches because they never change. On the 6th row, make an increase again and knit the knits, purl the purls. Starting the next 6 rows. We have increased 1 stitch here. I'm going to repeat the pattern just like the previous 6 rows. The only difference is that the new increased stitch will be knitted on the right side and purled on the wrong side. I won't be showing the wrong side from now on because it's done in the exact same way. You will knit the knits and purl the purls. The yarn overs will also be purled on the wrong side. On the 6th row, make an increase again and knit the knits, purl the purls. For the next 6 row sections, the I-cords will remain the same. Purl stitches will be purled on the right side, and you will repeat the lace pattern on the knit stitches. Every time you make an increase, continue until you have 3 knit stitches at the edge, just like right here. Keep going until there are 4 stitches after the last purl stitch. If there are 4 stitches after the purl stitch on the first row, excluding the I-cord stitches, that's when the lace pattern will begin. If the I-cord stitches come immediately after the knit stitches, you cannot do the lace pattern, because you need at least 1 stitch after the yarn over. I reached the 3 knit stitches here, and as you can see, after the increase, there is 1 more stitch next to those 3 knit stitches. This means there are 4 stitches after the last purl stitch, so I can start the lace pattern. I'm not counting the I-cord stitches. Starting the next 6 rows. I'll begin the lace pattern over these 3 knit stitches. The increased stitch on the side will be worked as a purl. Since the pattern is built on a 3x1 rib, a purl stitch must follow every 3 knit stitches on the right side. I'm not showing the other rows again because they continue in the same way. With each increase you make on 6th row, the scarf will look like this. As you can see, each lace pattern is worked over 3 knit stitches. For the next lace pattern to begin, there must definitely be 1 stitch between the last 3 knit stitches and the I-cord. And there is 1 purl stitch between them. As you can see, each time I just knitted them without doing any lace until an extra stitch was formed next to the 3 knit stitches. The wrong side rows are very easy to make. As you can see, I just knitted the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches. I increased until it was 9.5 centimeters wide, reaching a length of 31 centimeters. I have 27 stitches on my needle. Then, without any increases, I repeated the 6-row pattern for 58 centimeters. Moving into the final 6-row section, I've worked 5 rows, and now I'm going to decrease on the 6th row. Knit the first 2 stitches. Slip the 3rd stitch knitwise. Knit or purl the next stitch, whichever comes first. Then pass the slipped stitch over the stitch and continue the pattern in the same way. This time, instead of increases, there will be decreases on every 6th row. As you can see, when 1 decrease is made, the purl stitch next to the 3 knit stitches is gone. Because of this, 1 lace section will be missing, meaning you will just work these knit stitches without doing any lace until they are gone, just like at the beginning. When the other purl stitch is decreased, the 3 stitches next to it will be knitted without doing lace pattern too. When there are a total of 10 stitches left on the needle after the decrease, the lace pattern will no longer be worked. After the final decrease, you will have 7 stitches left on the needle. You will work the middle stitch as a purl on the right side and a knit on the wrong side for a total of 5 rows. After that, you will cast off and finish the scarf. Thank you for watching. I'd love to see your finished scarves, so please tag me on Instagram when you're done.